Belt tying is done a lot of different ways. Here's the way that I prefer it be done with Ninja Fit students. I'm doing it with a white belt today, and I'm presuming that I've got all my stripes, my tape stripes that I'll have when you guys get done and you're ready for testing. You'll have all 5 of those different types of tapes on your belt. When you have that, this just makes it a little bit easier visually to start with. That'll be the side that starts, I'll wrap it around here. I pin that side to my right hip, and I'll wrap it around 2 times, okay? Right hip, once, and it's just gonna go around again in that same straight line, so it's all straight. It looks like one piece of belt right now. That long part that's been going around the 2 times now, the unmarked side, will go underneath all the layers here at my belly button, come up to my nose. I tell the kids it's like a snake. Okay, I've got an extra long belt today. I don't normally wear something this long. All right, so then when I finish and I got here to this part, I've got one part that comes out on top of my belt, one part that comes out on the bottom of my belt. The top will cross over the bottom, then the bottom one comes back up and through that hole. When you pull to tighten it, pull sideways, straight sideways, not up and down, straight sideways, and pull fast. That'll tighten it real quick. When you finish, you want to have, and I'll kind of puff it out a little bit here, you want to have an arrow pointing to your right. That's my right there. All right, and then I want the ends to be about as even as I can get them. So they're a little bit off center right now. When you get to this part here is always a good place for you to figure out how to lengthen them and how to make them get closer to right. What I do is I always want the one that's on bottom to be just a little bit longer, a tad bit longer, because it's going to have the longest journey when it wraps around and comes back up and through. So if I do that again, pull, and measure them, they're closer. Not perfect, but close, okay? That's the goal. When I do it like that, bringing the bottom one up and through that hole, then when I finish, my belt kind of just lays there flat like this. That's what I prefer. There's other people that will get to this part and will cross the top over the bottom, and they'll bring the top one back up and through, and that's fine. That's not a bad way, but the problem is then you got to twist your belt to make it land that way. I just like it to fall naturally. So one more time, pin it on your right hip. If you're a black belt, then this will be the side that your name is on, because whatever side it starts on, it's going to finish on the opposite, and that's just easier for us to read our names that way. So here we go. The stripes will be on the right side, pin to your right hip, wrap it around 2 times. Getting away from me. That long part that went around 2 times will come back. Make sure I didn't mess something up. Come back underneath all the layers at your belly button, all the way up to your nose, like a snake. Okay, figure out your length. Get that bottom one a little bit longer. You can kind of loosen it if it's too tight already. Loosen it here a little bit, but the knot you still want to be tight. That way it doesn't keep coming undone. Your belt won't keep falling down while we're training. All right, here, top crosses over bottom, bottom up and through the hole. When you pull quick, pull straight to the side. That's a good way of tying your Taekwondo belt.